right now. I'm getting ready to make a video. So I'm laying in the bed, gathering my content, getting ready to make a video. And my phone rings, and I look down at the phone, and it's Tasha K. And she says, hey, do you have 5 minutes to talk? And I said, yeah, what's up? And she was like, I got Flame on, but table that for a minute. Tasha called me either last night or the night before last, and she was saying, that she has a lot of respect for Flame. She has a lot of respect for me. And would I be open to having a conversation with Flame so we can extinguish this make-believe imaginary beef or whatever it is? And I told Tasha initially, I said, absolutely not. I said, conversations are for people who are trying to salvage relationships. I said, I don't have a relationship with Flame Monroe. I never met Flame. I don't know Flame. We're not in the same age bracket. We don't hang out with the same people. So me liking Flame or not liking Flame, Flame liking me or not liking me does not impact my life whatsoever. So no, I mean, there's nothing for Flame and I to have a conversation about. Towards the end of the conversation, Tasha asked me again, Q, would you be willing? I'm always willing to broker peace. So I was like, you know what, Tasha, fine. If Flame wants to talk, I'm open to talking. But let the record reflect, I don't have a problem with Flame Monroe. So Tasha just calls me right now, and she's like, hey, do you have 5 minutes? I'm like, yeah. She was like, I got Flame on the other line. I just, think y'all should have a conversation. So I'm like, all right, cool. And then, Tasha goes, this is off the record. And as me and Tasha are talking, she begins, she slips in there, I want to record this and y'all can do it for the culture. I said, absolutely not. I said, absolutely not. And then I hear Flame in the background saying, well, in a hostile tone, well, I don't want to talk. You can't throw rocks and hide your head. You do everything else public or whatever the case may be. And then I just said, girl, bye. And I hung up the phone. Regret the fact that I even answered it. And I'm addressing it now because I know it's going to become a thing. Even the simple fact that Tasha K called me with Flame and I refused to talk, it's going to become a headline. So I said, let me go ahead and get ahead of it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling this story. Here is why I have no interest in having a recorded conversation with Flame. I already see this for what it is. If your interest is to broker peace with me and us have some type of understanding, what are we doing it publicly for? I don't know Flame's intentions and I don't know Tasha's intentions, but I have no interest in putting on a show for the people. Because the only thing that's going to happen is me and Flame going to get to arguing while it's being recorded. And then now it's going to create this whole train of YouTube drama. I'm not interested in it. All right. I don't have a problem with Flame Monroe. Flame did an interview on The Breakfast Club that, in my opinion, was pandering to the straight people. It was very anti-LGBTQ, very anti-trans, in my opinion. I did a video on it. From my understanding, that video upset Flame. All right. And she has the right to be upset. And from that moment on, that was years ago, from that moment on, Flame has been going around saying the most inflammatory, ridiculous things about me, down to me being a meth head, a crackhead, all these different things that are not true. But I really don't care. I don't know this lady. As it relates to Fox Soul, when her name was brought up, I made the comment, that bitch will not be on this show as long as I'm sitting here. And I stand by that. In what world do you invite somebody onto your platform that talks shit about you on a consistent basis? Those are the only two references Flame Monroe or anyone has of me ever making any reference to Flame. So as far as this, I throw rocks and hide my hands, where are these rocks? I encourage anybody to please go online and find any video footage, any social media footage of me saying anything about Flame Monroe. I don't talk about Flame. I don't know that lady. And furthermore, I don't have a problem with you, Flame. I really don't. People think what I got going on with Fox Soul right now has something to do with Flame. I'm here to let y'all know, and I'm here to let Flame know. Flame, baby, This has nothing to do with you whatsoever. You are just being used as a pawn in a bigger game. I promise you, what's going on right now with me and whomever has nothing to do with Flame. Nothing to do with Flame. And since I'm already on the topic, Flame, I'm here to let you know, baby girl, the phone call you made on three-way to Al about, the bitch that said he'll never be on the show, I'll be sitting next to you Monday. Kudos to you, baby. Kudos to you. You don't have one up on me, baby. You're sitting in a seat that I vacated. I quit. And what I said held true. You will not be there as long as I'm there. And I'm gone. You can have it, baby girl. I walked away. And quiet as it's kept, you being there really didn't help them much because we saw the numbers last night and we saw my numbers. At this point, they're going to need Michelle Obama sitting in that damn seat to help them. Like I said, I'm saying it once, I'm saying it for the masses, and this is what I would have said to Flame on the phone. If what I did in that Breakfast Club interview offended you to the point, Flame, where you're still upset years later and you got to hurl insults and all these types of things, then I apologize. I do. Flame, I really do feel like sometimes your commentary about the community panders to the straights and is dangerous to the community. And if that offended you, Flame, I'm sorry. But let the record reflect, I do not have a problem with Flame Monroe. I do not have a problem with Flame Monroe. I do not have a problem with Flame Monroe. Flame Monroe, you, Fox Soul, and Tea-GIF, I wish y'all all the best, baby. You can have a seat. You can have it. You could be in it. I'm gone. Do good, mama. Thank you and be blessed.